Hello students, we are going to make a scale of neutrals using complementary colors. So hopefully you've looked at the Schoology lesson and you've chosen the two complements that you want to blend. So this is going to be the same formula no matter which complement set you have chosen. Make a set of 5 boxes, a 1 by 5. I just traced the ruler because it was easier. So about a 1 by 5 box. And we're going to focus on brush control when we apply our paint. On our fine motor skills, I want you guys to use a square brush so you can get those nice crisp 90-degree angles. So just do your best. As long as you're showing progress and improvement with each one of these warm-ups, that's our goal. So have a little tissue close by to remove pigment that you don't want from the brush. I've chosen red and green for this demonstration. So I'm going to begin with a pure red in the left box and a pure green in the box on the right. So I'm going to apply quickly just to save time, but you can pause and rewind as needed. So do what you can to get these 90-degree angles with your square brush. If you need to turn your paper to use the same motion, then do what you can to have as neat and accurate work. I know some of the warm-ups in the beginning, some students were just kind of slapping the paint on there. We really want to focus on brush control. Okay, so for any of the complements, the formula will be, pure color. So just red and green. So here we'll have 75% red, 25% green. This will be 50-50. And then here we'll have 75% green and 25% red. Okay, you can use that with any of the colors that you're using. So I'm going to take a little bit of my red off to the side and borrow a little bit of this green. I'm going to use my eye to determine, is this closer? You can mix your 50-50 first and see what you think it will look like in the middle, but we're going for more red in this first increment. If you have a very phthalo green, more of a phthalo green like this, add a little bit of yellow to it to lighten it up. I've done that on the previous attempt to this, and it turns out very dark. I will load both of them so you can see the difference. So we are dulling to create neutrals. This is very important in painting or even color pencil, because when we're shading values or shadows, sometimes you don't need a grayscale, you just use complements to dull. So some portion of my box is a little bit thinner, so I'm going to save this paint right here to come back and do a second coat later. I'm going to take a little bit of green over here and make my 50-50 neutral. So with the orange and blue, it makes a nice just neutral brown, just a regular medium toned brown. Violet and yellow can make a little bit lighter, softer brown, and usually red and green make a dark, rich brown. Again, on this one, I might save some of it just so I can go back and add a second coat later. So I'm going to mix my 75% green, 25% red mixture. It's going to be dominantly green. Okay, so last box, pure green. I'm sorry if the camera is colorblind, but you should have a reference photo of this in the warm-up. Once you've finished, put your name on it and upload it to Schoology. Your name can go right underneath the bottom in the corner here. If you need to go back and do second coats, then you can do that now. But just remember that warm-ups are due at the end of the warm-up. So please turn your warm-up in as soon as possible.